Hey guys, welcome to the show. We are broadcasting from Wombleton Records while the vinyl pad is being fumigated for silverfish. It's terrible. But I'm really excited to share with you guys Lumineers' self-titled debut from 2012. Man, this has got to be one of my favorite records so far this year.
And it's peaked at number 14 on the Billboard Top 200. So we'll see where they keep going from there. This is side one, track one, Flowers in Your Hair. So beautiful.
We were self-assured.
I gotta agree. Wow, what a great tune to start with. My only criticism is I wish the song was longer.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's so romantic. Romance is awesome.
You're awesome, Isabel.
You're awesome.
Thanks.
Anyway, we're gonna move along to their biggest hit so far, side one, track 5, Ho Hey. Now this song has brought them a lot of success. It's already been featured in the CW's Heart of Dixie and in a Bing commercial. If this song doesn't inspire you to fight for love, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, and it's easy to hear why this song has helped them to become so successful.
Hey, are you guys talking about the Lumineers?
Ben?
Hey, man.
What the heck are you doing here?
Just buying stuff.
Oh my gosh, hey, can you hang out and talk for a bit?
Yeah, sure.
Wow, you guys are in for a real treat. Ben here is a talented film director, and he's directly responsible for me knowing about this band. So Ben, you gotta tell me, how did you discover them?
I met the Lumineers a couple years ago in Portland at this little bar. My friend Raquel, she opened up for them actually, and I went to see her, and then coincidentally stayed and talked to them and then watched them play to a really excited crowd.
For me, when I first saw them, I was just like, wow, who are these guys? These are great. And it took like a minute to start clapping. I mean, was that the same experience for you?
Yeah, as soon as they started playing, everyone looked around and we were all in agreement that we were witnessing something pretty great and awesome. And yeah, everyone loved them as much as they could love any other stranger playing music.
And I've seen one video you did with them. It was like a one-take shot during the day. When did that come about?
Well, actually, that's how I came to that show and met them more thoroughly anyways, is I have this live music series called The Sights of Sounds. And my friend Raquel, who I went to see that night, I had done a session with her. And it's musicians playing music, as musicians do, in an acoustic stripped-down setting. And I approached the Lumineers directly after I saw them, and I said, you guys would be perfect for this series I have. I'd love to shoot you. And we went back that night because I didn't have time the next day, and we shot 3 or 4 stripped-down open-air songs in an apartment.
When was this? How many years ago?
This was 2 years ago.
And you brought them to the masses, I think that was last July.
Yeah, it was July 2011. And that's, I believe, you're talking about the Dead Sea video, which I shot.
Yes, I love that song.
That song's fantastic, and that was fairly new to the repertoire.
Actually, you know, can we listen to Dead Sea right now, Ms. Mel?
That was next on the agenda anyway.
Perfect.
Isn't that amazing? So we are going to jump back to side one, track 4, Dead Sea.
I stood alone.
So this was a new track for them.
I heard a handful of their songs for about a year, and then they added this to their repertoire, and it's fantastic. I mean, I think every girl kind of melts when Wesley hits his high note there in the middle.
How are they in person?
They're just like they sound on the record. They love each other, and they're really grateful and humble and hardworking people.
What really impressed me when I saw them, and I actually brought my camera, and I'll show some of these photos, is
Those are great photos.
oh, thank you, Ben. You're making me blush here. Just to talk about Wesley's voice, and like I was impressed how much he carried with no mic, just purely acoustic set.
Yeah, no, it's true. His voice, his soul can fill a room. It's pretty great.
How have they been handling this newfound fame?
So ever since I met them that time, every time they came through a city where I was staying, they would stay with me, and we'd have macaroni and cheese and make all this like massive amount of food and chili and whatnot, and that was great. And then all of a sudden, they don't stay with me anymore because they're number 14 on Billboard's Top 200. They don't need to stay with me and eat macaroni and cheese. But they haven't changed at all. I mean, they've just gotten all the recognition they deserve. Everyone that hears their music and loves them knows they deserve it.
When did the Ho Hey video get shot?
We shot the Ho Hey video in January.
Is there any funny stories that happened during that shoot?
Well, we shot it in this place called the Linda Vista Hospital, and that place is an old, like,
I've been
mental
there.
hospital.
I've
Have
been
you?
there. Yeah.
It's creepy. It's,
Yes.
it's 3 floors of terror.
Yes.
And if you've seen the Ho Hey video, it's absolutely not terrifying at all. It's like a bunch of kids and people having a really nice time.
It's very warm and inviting.
Yeah, it's not like the Linda Vista Hospital at all. So during the shoot, we had a lot of kids involved. So once the sun set, the building got pretty dark. There was a lot of exterior light that we were using. And in the rooms that we weren't shooting in, it just turned really dark, and those were near some of the bathrooms. And so the kids would get pretty terrified. And one time I hid in this room, and these kids went to the bathroom, and they came back, and I jumped out, and I scared them. And they grabbed their parents' legs so hard, just ah! And that was funny. They had a good time.
And I mean, the video's gotten over 5 million hits now. That's just insane.
It's weird. I don't know that many people. Usually, I just know everyone that sees the video, and I was like, do I know 5 million people? No, I don't.
It's just been me. I hit constantly.
You just rewatch it on loop.
Do you think you'll have a future collaboration with the band?
Yeah, they're really, really great friends, and we work really well together. I can't imagine not collaborating with them more in the future. I see a nice thing in the future.
And then, so what's up next for you personally as a director?
Well, I'm busy as most directors are in the town. I don't know. I've released a video for Aesop Rock recently.
So where's the best place we can catch up on what's next?
I have my website, which is benfee.com, and I'm also on The Masses roster as well. We are themasses.com with a slew of really talented directors.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Man, thanks for talking with the Lumineers when I was just trying to buy stuff. You guys are great.
You've added so much. Guys, Ben Fee, really good friend, Ben Fee.
Nice talking to you.
talk to
Okay, I'm gonna go check out now.
Nice to listen to you.
All right, we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Boy, you know, the greatest vacation we ever had was at Silver Dollar City. They got all these Ozark people doing old-fashioned stuff. They got all these neat rides through a flooded mine and down a river. My sister got scared when they held up the train. But the ride I mostly liked was Fire in the Hole. It was really neat. I think of all the places I've been, Silver Dollar City was the greatest.
Silver Dollar City in the Ozarks, south of Springfield, Missouri.
Are you still cleaning your records the old-fashioned way? Step into the modern age with Spin Clean Record Washer Mark II. Simply load the basin with water and a capful of solution. Turn the record 3 times one way and 3 times the other. Dry, and within minutes, your records will sound as good as new. Units starting at just $79.99. Get yours today at spinclean.com. Spin Clean, the best reviewed cleaning device in the industry and proudly made in the USA since 1975.
Mother always told me, sit up straight, eat all your vegetables, and stay out of small foreign cars. But Joey, Mother never told me about Ultra Bright. Ultra Bright has more whitener than any leading toothpaste, and the taste that turned toothpaste from dull to dynamite.
My mother thought that whitening would make me too exciting, so Mother never told me about Ultra Bright.
So we flipped over to side 2 and we're on track 3, Charlie Boy. This is a sweet song. It reminds me a lot of that song by Spencer and Ant Food. It's called Trek. It's from that Emirates commercial.
Oh, yeah, I totally hear it. Ah, good ear, Ms. Mel, good ear.
First born in 44.
Wow, what a ballad. This is a truly beautiful song. And it's easy to forget how sophisticated the lyrics are. I mean, not only are they poetic, but they're incredibly visual, especially in this song. You really need to hear the whole thing. I gotta be honest with you guys, I wasn't thrilled with the cover at first, but the more I listened to this album, I kind of changed my mind. I feel like it suits the album well. It's very simple, just an old photo on the cover. But the more you look at it, the more you see that the photo tells a story, not unlike the album. It's simple at first pass, but reveals a subtle complexity with each subsequent listen, and I just think that's great.
Sounds like a fine wine to me. And with that, we're gonna end on side 2, track 2, Big Parade.
Fleet of black.
Yeah, this song is definitely the perfect selection for your next hipster hoedown.
All tinted machines.
So this has been the Lumineers' self-titled debut, and I gotta say, this is a must-have. If you're a fan of Mumford & Sons, Avett Brothers, or Old Crow Medicine Show, you're gonna love this album. And I seriously think this could be in contention for Best Album of 2012. Mark my words. Oh, and what's also cool is that, as with most new vinyl releases, it comes with a digital download code so you can get the whole album as MP3. I mean, and that's at no additional charge. How cool is that? One more thing before we go, I have some awesome finds. Okay, so I went to this flea market and I picked up this box of 45s. There are about 150 of them. And as I was going through them, I found this one by Jack Kennedy, and it really confused me because I couldn't find Jack Kennedy in my price guide. Then I Googled it, and I found a YouTube video of this record being played, and it turns out that this is actually Frank Sinatra singing for JFK's 1960 electoral campaign, and they only made 1,000 of these, and it's probably worth $300. So, considering how much I paid for the whole box, I think I did pretty good.
Wow. Good job, Geek.
Thank you very much. And with that, I am your Vinyl Geek.
And I'm Ms. Mel.
And we'll catch you on the flip side. And I'll catch you on, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, it's not all about just you.
No, not anymore. It's expanded. It's like a yeast and flour.
I was just gonna say family, but